For many disabled kids, reading can become often a tedious task. They've not been given opportunities as their typical peers. So these reading times with their caregivers or parents often creates a connection with the books and gives them an opportunity to explore reading and learning through enjoyable and fun experiences. Giving choice. Give choice to your child from picking up the book they want to read, picking up the topic, or anything that they find interesting. The idea and intention is to create that positive association and make reading more fun and less tedious. Choose suitable book format. In terms of selection, you can choose a book depending on their age, their understanding, and support their needs. There are wide varieties of books available, from large picture books, different levels of reading, audio books, braille books, or books which work with assistive devices. There are also different genres of books, comic books, read-along books, audio books. You can explore these as children go in their journey of reading and learning. For children with visual difficulties, you can use bold images. There can be a contrast between the text and the image, and something that works well with the assistive devices as well. Choose the books with related themes. By relatedness, we mean something that they will be interested in. It can be something from their surrounding, something from their life experience, or any special interest or topic that they have. It can be diverse topics as well, around life skills, around relationships, or around exploring nature, animals, or even alphabets or numbers. It will help them understand themselves better and their surroundings. Go with your child's pace. Different children have different pace of learning, processing, and reading, or even reflecting and engaging with the story. Some children may prefer going through the book very quickly. Some may take a longer time to process, or even think, or communicate or express. A child who is 4 years old may take shorter time, but a child who is elder may take longer duration of time. Of course, it varies from child to child. Check in between with them. You can break down the sentences or chapters, or make it easier for them to process or understand. Use sounds, props, or visuals to add in extra dimension to the story. You can use images to further assist or give a reference point to the story. If there is a key word or vocabulary that you want the child to remember, for example, if there's a cat in the storybook, click a picture of a cat in their surrounding household and use it to show while reading the book. You can use props as well. If it provides a sensory, stimulative, and also brings in that reality to the imaginary story. If a story is about the teddy bear, they can hold on to the teddy bear or any of their toy which comes in the storybook. Glue objects on the books. To assist children in engaging with the book, for someone who is like very tactile sensitive, you can use popsicles to turn the page. You can put pom-pom balls or stick them on the page to turn the pages, or even use felt or any touch related object which they can feel. For children with visual difficulties, you can use the larger text or use magnifiers or assistive devices. So these glued objects or the felt or touch sensitive materials, they help children to regulate while they're reading or listening, but also helps them to focus. It also adds into developing their fine motor skills. Select stories with rhymes and repetitions. You can pick up certain words from the story or certain parts which are rhyming. For example, the cat says meow meow, or the water goes splish splash. You can use big gestures or signs or even big expressions to highlight these words or expressions. This not only helps to facilitate their phonetic skills or their language or speech or even signs, but also helps them develop their language expression. Use varying tones and expressions. You can mix and match different expressions, body language, gestures, and tonality of your voice. For example, if a tiger is roaring, it can be a loud roar. Or if a leaf is rustling, it can be a soft rustle. You can use actions also, jumping off monkey or slithering off snake or moving like a river. It helps for the children to express through their bodies and even express through their language. Regular check-ins, encouragements and engagement. You can check in with the kids on how the story is going for them. You can pause in between and ask them, do they want to relook at certain page? Did they find any characters interesting? Or what do you think will come next? You can also ask them if they have an alternative ending or alternative scenario in mind. Or you can ask them, do they want to do certain activities or draw some character, figure, or touch some object or feel a page. If the child is reading something or if something has caught their attention, you can make it visible by saying, oh, I didn't notice. Oh, how did you notice that? You can also encourage them by looking at different things on the pages. You can engage them in further activities. If there are two characters, you can role play those characters. If there is some activity on the page, you can bring in that in your reading element as well. Of course, you may figure out or you may even discover something that works for you. It's about how you would want to adapt to your child's needs. Sometimes it helps to create a regular routine. It can be a bonding time between you and your child. Also, consistency is the key and the pace is the key. So if the nighttime routine works well, you can select some of the books and put it in a shelf so that the kid has access to it. And you both can read along or even take turns on reading or have conversations around different characters. I think reading through these informal ways with a lot of joy and fun encourages the child to develop that connection with the books and helps them to learn, process, and explore their reading skills. If you found this video helpful, do like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.